Hello Internet, welcome to a different type of video. Today I thought we would have a little fun with my YouTube numbers. Specifically, I'm curious about how many words I've spoken on this YouTube channel over the last 2 years. So for those of you who don't know, which is probably most of you, I actually just passed my 2-year anniversary. I believe it was February 19th was the first day that I posted a video on this channel. We've had a rocky couple of years. At first, I didn't really take it very seriously. The videos were pretty terrible, but about 6 months in, I started to hit a little bit of a stride, and the content has been improving in quality over the last, year and a half. So I thought, the other day I was talking to some writers and we were talking about novel length and things like that. And so if you don't know, the average length of a novel is about 60,000 to maybe 100,000 words would be my definition. And I was curious, because I've been doing YouTube so long, how many words I've spoken over the channel, and if we crammed that all into a book, how many books would that occupy? So we're going to do some math. So I've Googled myself here on YouTube, and you can see that I have 1,192 videos. So we'll put that in the old calculator here. Oh, videos aren't doing so well. Like a week ago, I was getting about 200 views a video. I'm not sure what changed. I always feel like when I get dips in numbers, I always feel like I did something wrong. Let's not talk about that. All right, so what we want to do is find the average words spoken per video. So I'm just going to click on a few videos here to get an idea of how much I speak in my videos. And I have vidIQ, so it makes this really easily. It puts it over here in the corner. So 171 words per minute seems a little low for me typically. 172, have a look here, 152. Let's just take a look at some of my recent videos, and we'll have a look at some of those as just so I get an idea of how many words spoken. We have 185 here, 183 here, 150, 172. So I'm guessing the average would be about 176 words. So we have average of 30 minutes per video, let's say. So when I first started the channel, they were definitely like 20 to 40 minutes. I know I had some Binding of Isaac stuff that ran over an hour per video. I know that we had a couple shorter videos, but let's just say about 175 words times 30 minutes. 175 times 30 minutes. So in the average video, I speak about 5,250 words. Let's multiply that by the number of videos on my channel, which I've already forgotten. I believe it was 1192. So over the course of my channel, I've spoken, spoken somewhere around 6.25 million words on this channel. Like I said, the average novel length is about 60,000 to maybe 120,000 is probably the official ballpark for a novel. My personal novels trend towards 65, 70,000 words. But let's just go in the middle, say 80,000 words in a video. So we'll divide that there by 80,000. And we could have written, if we took all of the words that I've spoken on this channel and chopped it up into an ebook, I could write about 78 ebooks, which is just absurd. Like that, I just am floored by the fact that, my God, 6 million words, Internet. Can you imagine? In the course of my day-to-day life, I barely speak to anyone. I talk to my family sometimes, and then at work, of course, there's always some kind of dialogue. I go into a store somewhere, someone says hello to me or good morning, and we talk a little bit about the old job. But really, in my day-to-day life, I would say outside of recording, I probably only speak a few thousand words a day. So it's kind of crazy to me that there would be 6 million words on this channel, but I don't know. That's crazy to me. I don't know how other people feel about it. Let's close out some of these tabs. I suppose while we're talking about numbers, we could talk a little bit more about the channel as well. Yeah, 1,100 videos is a pretty staggering number to create over the course of about 2 years. Obviously, my schedule has backed off considerably. For a while there, I was producing 2 or 3 videos per day. I don't actually think that that's in my best interest. I think it would be better to make quality content over producing tons of quantity content. Which is, when I started YouTube, it was how I thought I would grow, would be to just produce as much as humanly possible. We've obviously reached about 1,271 subscribers, which is good, is progress. I definitely have seen those numbers dip, but let's not talk about that. yeah, so just having that many videos on the channel is pretty staggering. You know, if we look at let's look at audience, I believe we're gonna look for what I want to see here is unique viewers. How many unique viewers do I get on a monthly basis? That would be reach, I guess. Unique viewers over the last month, 3.5 thousand. My click-through rate is getting better, which is basically the number of people who see your video and click on it. I think that having thumbnails for Cataclysm content meant that people didn't realize it was Cataclysm. Since I've gone to actually showing in-game thumbnails, they actually look worse in my opinion than the custom thumbnails, but people can immediately see that and identify that this is a Cataclysm video. So I do think that that has helped. You'll see my views have trended down significantly. Really not doing super great on the channel lately. I don't know what exactly has been the cause of that. I think partially producing less content and partially just I'm maybe not so good at YouTube. But we can see that we've had 3.5 thousand unique viewers over the last month. Pretty staggering. You know, I'm a very small YouTuber. I often talk to people on Discord and things who are other small creators, and those people are much smaller than me. So they will say things like, man, I got 3 views on my last video. And then when I complain, of course, they're like, man, you're getting 200 views. What are you complaining about? So mostly my experiences with smaller creators. So, you know, 3.5 thousand people is nothing to sneeze at. I would venture that that's probably, I mean, that's more people than would fit in my high school auditorium or in my high school, like indoor basketball court, that sort of thing. So, you know, it's not an insignificant number. And even if we just went by like views on your average video, again, numbers are trending down. Definitely took a hit over the last couple weeks. I don't know what reduced those numbers so much, but about a week ago, I was getting 200 plus views per Cataclysm video, which is pretty fantastic for me. That's much more than I typically get on my channel. So even just saying 255 people came out to watch this video, 255 people is a huge number. That's more than my graduating class in high school. I believe we had about 230 kids or something like that. Maybe, actually, I don't remember, but it was definitely less than 255. So sometimes I do get in my head and I think like, oh man, I'm doing terribly on YouTube. My last video got 45 views in the first 48 hours. How terrible that is. But, you know, that's 40 some people who came out to view something that I made. How many of you, you know, I'm not being judgmental or braggy or anything, but how many of you have made something that, you know, hundreds of people have come out to view? You know, I frequently speak to people who don't value YouTube content. They think of it as something kids do and it's really not significant. But then I always turn around and you know, they say like, oh, it's not a real job. You know, I have a real job. I go out, I work construction. And then I'm like, okay, that's great. When's the last time, you know, 115,000 people came out to see something that you made, right? Over the course of my channel, I've had 200,000 views. That's a significant number of people. When's the last time, you know, oh, you don't value my job? Well, when's the last time you made something that hundreds of or even thousands of people have come out to support? You know, I get into that all the time with like older people who don't value the content, and it's like, but you don't understand, you know, like it's actually a significant number of people. All these numbers are not updated. My Cataclysm tutorial series, for instance, has like 10,000 views or something like that. I'm not sure why it's not updating here. It's like 11,000 views on this video. That's significant, you know, and I try to remind myself of that progress and try to keep myself positive and optimistic. It's just very easy to get negative. Maybe we should stop talking about it because I don't want to be super negative in this video. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of puzzle out how many words I've spoken on this channel, and it's 6.25 million words, which is just, it's absolutely crazy to me. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll be back with real content in the near future, and I'll see you next time.